So, who doesn't enjoy a delicious dessert? I know I do. And I'm here today to show you how to make a delicious cheesecake from home. The reason you probably want to make one of these at home, it's more cost efficient. It would cost you about the same amount to make this one cheesecake as it would to buy 2 slices of cheesecake at a restaurant. And this is about 16. I'm going to be showing you all the ingredients that are going to go into the cheesecake, how to properly mix everything so it comes out just right, the baking, the heat, the time required for cooking, and the time required for letting it rest. The ingredients: you got 3 eggs, you got 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, I got 8 ounces of Greek yogurt and 8 ounces of white chocolate melted together, tablespoon of vanilla extract, 1.25 cups of sugar, 3 blocks of cream cheese, 8 ounces each, and 16 ounces of mascarpone cheese. Now, I found on culinaryschool.com in 1929, Arnold Rubin, owner of the Turf restaurant in New York City, discovered that using cream cheese in cheesecake instead of ricotta cheese, cottage cheese, was actually a lot more delicious and had a better texture with it. Now, for the crust, you have 1 whole box of graham cracker crumbs. It's about 13 ounces. 1 stick of butter melted, and about 2 tablespoons of sugar. Now we're going to go ahead and start with 2 blocks of cream cheese in your mixer. Now, if you don't have a mixer, you can use a wooden spoon to mix it. If you do that, I would suggest start off with 1 block of cream cheese before you do anything else. But if you have a hand mixer or a KitchenAid, you can start off with 2 blocks. The reason I would suggest that is it allows it to get more smooth and there's less lumps. So you're going to add in the cornstarch with the 2 blocks of cream cheese that I had 1 in there before, and the sugar. And you're going to set it to low until it's mixed. Now while that's mixing, we're going to go ahead and start on the graham cracker crust. So you're going to pour all the crust into the bowl. You're going to add your sugar and your butter. And you're going to mix until it's all mixed. Now, I found that I found a writer. I apologize. A writer who wrote a book, his name is John Surgett, that the earliest recipe recorded for cheesecakes was actually in the 1920s, and it was written by a Greek, by Athenius, a Greek writer, and the recipe was exactly take some cheese, pound it until it's smooth and pasty, put the cheese in a brazen sieve, add honey and spring wheat flour, heat in one mass, cool, and serve. Now, since this is already mixed, we're going to take the other block of cream cheese, throw that in, let that mix up, and continue stirring our graham cracker crust. Now, one thing I like to do sometimes is if you're adding a different flavor into the cheesecake, you can flavor your graham cracker crust. For me, whenever I make a strawberry cheesecake, I add strawberry flavoring into my graham cracker crust. It doesn't affect the texture or anything. Now we got this fully mixed. We got the cream cheese is fully mixed there. We're gonna add in the mascarpone cheese. Just like so. And we're gonna let that mix up. Now while that is mixing, we're going to go ahead and start with our spring form tin. We're going to add in the graham cracker crust. Now you can do this in several different ways if you like. Normally I like to put it up on the sides to make a full crust around the cheesecake, but for now I'm just going to put it all at the bottom. You can fold it however you want, press it down if you really want to. My suggestion would be to let it stay light. Now we got that, and the cream cheese is all mixed up. Take that off. We're going to add in the vanilla and the egg, not the egg. The yogurt and white chocolate mixture. You don't want to add in the egg. If you overbeat the eggs in it, the cheesecake will actually start to crack on the top while it's baking. Now while that's mixing, we're going to go ahead and start our oven. We're going to put it to 325. We're going to let it start to warm up. Alright. Now the cream cheese and the milk should be nicely mixed together. I'm going to scrape off the sides. Yogurt. That's how much I have left. I'm going to add in the egg. I'm going to let that beat. You're going to want to mix it until it's just mixed. Once it's mixed, you're going to take it, pour it into your mold. I am making a mess. You take your spatula. And you even it in. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfectly even. It'll actually even itself out while it's baking. You go ahead and you bake it for an hour and 20 minutes. When it's done, you will have yourself a nice cheesecake. I went ahead and designed this one myself.